Hey, this is Nandi from VitalLifeAcademy.com. Today I'm going to show you what to do with those coconuts we opened the other day. I am going to show you how to make a young Thai coconut milk, and then I also have a coconut milk we can make with dry coconut shavings. So you have a couple of options. There's our good, better, best options. A good option, if you're looking for a dairy replacement, is either almond milk or coconut milk. We have So Delicious coconut milk here, which is an unsweetened coconut milk. Always go with unsweet. It has less stuff in it, preservatives and stuff. There's several different brands on the market. This happens to be one of my favorites. Then there is a better option, which I'm going to show you in a minute how to make it from coconut shavings, coconut milk from coconut shavings. And then my best option is young Thai coconut milk. I'm using a Vitamix blender today. You can use any high-speed blender. You want a really high-speed blender like a Vitamix or a Blendtec or just a really good high-speed blender. The first one I'm going to show you how to make is young Thai coconut milk. So to do this one, we're going to do 2 cups of young Thai coconut water. And I'm just using the measurement on the Vitamix. Then I'm going to add coconut meat until I get to a half a cup. So for it to say 2.5 cups. So I have 2 cups of water and I'm going until it's at 2.5. So we're going to blend this up, and you might find later that it's too watery for you, or you would like to have it be a little bit smoother. You can decide. You can either add more water or add more meat depending on what consistency you like, but this one works for me. So I'm going to blend this on high, and I want to blend it until there's no particles. I want it smooth, smooth, smooth as silk. So I'm going to be running this for a while. Turn it on, and then turn it on high, up to 10, and then turn on the high here. I'm going to run this a little bit longer because I want to make sure there are no particles in there, and I'm going to add the rest of this meat because this meat that I have here is not as thick as I've had before. So I'm going to add the meat in. Make sure there's no particles, and you want to hold your hand here and make sure that the coconut milk is not heating up too much. I put both the containers of the water and of the meat, I put in the freezer for a few minutes before I got started, so it's nice and cold. The Vitamix, if you run it for a really long time, you can actually heat soups and stuff up in the blender itself. So we don't want that to happen with the coconuts. So I'm going to keep going. So I'm just checking to make sure I don't have particles. There's a few more, so I'm going to run it a little bit longer. let's see. Pour this into our glass over here. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's really yummy. So next, I'm going to show you guys how to make coconut milk with coconut shavings. So for this, I have 5 cups of water and I have a heaping cup of coconut shavings. So with this one, you don't have to worry about it overheating too much. I actually want it to warm up a good amount so that I can pull the oils out of the fiber. So let's get this one started. So this one tends to be a little bland. So I add some vanilla to that. It makes it really yummy. And I usually like to use an alcohol-free vanilla, but they didn't have any at the store, so I just went with good old organic, old school vanilla. Blend that in and blend this for a couple more seconds just to make sure that I pull all of those oils out into the water, and then I'm going to strain it through a nut milk bag. Now to strain this, you can use these very nifty nut milk bags that come with a drawstring, or you can use a paint strainer. You can get those at a Lowe's or a Home Depot. Most hardware stores will have them. So this is just to strain out the fiber. So I just squeeze it really lightly, get out all the milk. And you can put in less vanilla, more vanilla, whatever you fancy. I'm going to pour this over so I don't pour it all over the counter like I've done before. There it is. I just jinxed myself. Let's give this a taste. Oh yeah, really yummy. This is Nani from VitalLifeAcademy.com. Enjoy your coconut milk.